Hello everyone, welcome to class 4 of Python programming. This is class 2 of lists. We have one here, 10, 20, 30, 40. Already we have seen this one. Now we have another list here where I've written names. Now I'll write C here where I will have both numbers and names. Suppose I will pick up 2 from here and then 2 from here. If I run this is fine. I can print A. I'll get all names. I can print B. I'll get all numbers. I can print C. We have names and numbers as well. It's not that you can write only numbers here or only names here. You can write anything here. Even we can write a list within a list. Suppose I have a list A is equal to, let me copy this one. And here what I can do is this 40, I can make another list. Suppose I'll write it 50 here. I will close it. Now this will not work because here this list is one element of this. So how many are there? There is a function called length. If you see here, let me write length len of C here. Print C length of C. You see what is the length? 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5, because this is 1 now. You can run it. Let me write this one as well. You print once so that you will be able to see how it shows you the elements, and you see length also. Here we don't need. You print D, then length of D. If you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1 now. This is 1. This is only 1. You don't count twice because we have a list within a list. This is also an object. The whole D is also an object. Let's not worry about object a lot here. Just count this way. If you want to print this one, how can you print? Suppose I write D 0, then I will get 10. That's fine. If you write D1, you will get 20. D2, 30. You write D4 and check. If you write D4 here, it says no D4 because 0, 1, 2, 3. Up to 3 we have. So let me write 3 here. Now this is D3. Okay. The fourth one of D we got here 40, 50. Suppose you want to get this one here. How can you get this one? Because 3 means it's showing all. What you can do is you should add one more here. 3, 0 I should write. If I write D3, 0, then I get 40. This is within the fourth one and this is the first one. First one means 0. If you want to get 50, you have to write 1 here. If you write 1 here, you will get 50. You can check it. Even I can take something like this. Suppose I have 40, 50, and then here I have another list 10, 20. See what happened? This is 1, this is 1, this is 1, 3. This whole is 1. Still I have 4. Within this one, I have 1, 2, then this is 1, 3. Okay, you run it. Yeah, there is no error. If you write print D, you will be able to see D here, 10, 20, 30. And the fourth one is this one, 40, 50, 10, 20, whatever I've written. Now, if you want to print this one, that's fine. If you want to print this one with D, I can just copy it. D0 will give 10, D1 will give 20, D2 will give 30, D3 will give the whole one. D3 0, if you write, you get 40 here. See, I got 40. If you want to get 50, you write 3, 1. If you want to get the whole list 10, 20, then you have to write 3, 2. However, if you want to get 10, then you have to write this. Let me write 0. Yeah. So we have a list. We have a list within a list, and that is again within another list. Okay. So you can get the elements this way. Nested lists, you can say. List is very, very useful. What we can do with lists, what we can do, that you should know. Suppose I write A 10, 20 and write B 30, 40. And I want to add A and B. So if I want to add A and B, I want the individual elements to be added. I want 40 here and 20 plus 40, 60 here. Let's check it. No, we didn't get. It's like concatenation. What happened is this 30, 40, it came here. That means things are added here. So this functionality is not there. We'll not be able to do data analysis using base Python. However, without base Python, we'll not be able to do anything. That we have to accept at this point of time. Later you see, we have NumPy, which we can use for that. We can add one element this way. It's not possible. However, if you want to get the result, there are different ways. You can do this way. You write A0, then this is A0, then plus you write A1, sorry, B0, A0 plus B0 you write. You get the first one. You can copy it. You write A1 plus B1. That way, individually you can add. If I print, I will get the sum actually. So if you want to get this way, it's fine. You get 40 and 60, right? 0, 0 and 1, 1. However, if you want to get 40 and 60 within a list, then how this is possible? You can copy this one. You can write C0. C0 is equal to this one. And then you can write C1 is equal to the second one. Okay. Now I don't need two print statements. I can print C0 or C directly. I can print C. What will happen is C will be printed. But there is a problem here. Yeah, we got C because C was there somewhere we defined C before, that C printed. Okay, this C printed. So what we'll do is here we'll change the name. Suppose we write G. Now G0, Z1. So G0 is A0 plus B0, G1 is A1 plus B1. Then if you want to print G, it will create a problem. You'll see it says there is a problem. Name G is not defined. So that you need to know. Name G is not defined, that means G was not there before. So if you write G0, it will have no meaning. If you write G1, it has no meaning. So you have to create G first. Okay. Let me write G this way. You write any two, suppose 0, 0 you write. You create anyway, then what will happen? G0 is 0 here. If you print G here, you will get 0, G0, G1, 0. But here G0 is updated by this value. This is an assignment statement. What will happen is G0 will be, the new G0 will be this one, and new G1 will be this one. So that will go here. And these things will be changed. Finally, we'll get answer in G. See, we wanted 40, 20 plus 40, 60. 40, 60, we got 40, 60 here. And 0, 0, you write whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Because anyway, we are changing. The latest value of G0 is this one. That will go to this one. And this A1 plus B1, that will go to this one. Okay. So you get 40, 60. This way you can do. I mean, for understanding, I said, but this is less useful. Later you see, we'll have more sophisticated way of doing the same. But here in base Python, you will not be able to add two lists. Can you multiply? Suppose I take this one and try to multiply it with 5. Okay. You multiply A with 5. Then you check what you are getting. I wanted 50 and 100, but I got 20, 10, 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20 that way. 5 times. 10, 20, 5 times. So why we are getting this way? Why we didn't get 100 and 200? We can't answer that. Okay, whatever way it is, we have to accept it. So this is time now for you to know what are the methods of list, so that you will be able to do that. Suppose I write it here, and then I want to add one element. There is a method called append. It's not that you read a lot of books and finally write this. It takes a lot of time. You don't need, everything is here. You can develop interactively how you can write directory of A. A we have defined the latest value of A. It's a list, so directory of A. So whatever methods you have, all methods you will get it here. Before going to this one, let me run A first, and you check what is there in A. 10, 20, 50. Okay, we have one element, so we'll not write this. More than one means you have to write. So let me run this. So 50 I wanted to append here. So there is a method in list called append. If you use append, then 50 will go and that will be added here. So now A has 3 elements. If you print A, you will get 2. If you print A, you will get 3. 3 are here, 10, 20, 50. So append is one method. If you want to see all the methods, you have to write directory of A. If you write directory of A, you will get all the methods. Don't worry about the initial ones. Here we have 2 underscores. Here we have 2 underscores. So we say dunder methods, 2 underscores. Okay. You leave all these. We'll think about these later in object-oriented programming. Now these are not required. You start from here. How many methods you have for list? One is append, second one is clear, then copy, count, extend, index, insert, pop, remove, reverse, sort. These are the methods. So this already we applied append method. What append will do is it will append the element to the right. Okay, if you want to know exactly what is the work of append or methods, you write help here. If you write help here, you will get help. You can check here. The first one is append. Don't worry about this one. You will be able to know in some time. Now append says it will append object again. What is object? Everything is an object in Python. Okay, we'll discuss more about this in the next class. Append object to the end of the list. Also we'll discuss about the other methods in the next class. So I started with this one. Okay, append. It will append an object to the end of the list. Okay, and all others we will do in the next class. This much for today's class. You write everything if you are a newbie, and then make it sure that you are able to get everything. If you have any problem, please write in the comment box below. We'll answer and you will be able to follow. You share it with all of your friends who are interested to learn Python to make a career, Python related career, and subscribe to our channel so that you will get more videos. Thank you. Class is over for today.